What if I told you that a single person could move to America and instantly bring their entire extended family along? Cousins, grandparents, everyone, with no limits. You've heard the term chain migration used as a political buzzword. It paints a picture of an endless, unchecked flood of people overwhelming our borders. But for families actually trying to reunite, the reality is a high-security obstacle course that can last a literal lifetime. Today, we're tearing down the myths to find the truth. Can an immigrant really bring in unlimited relatives? Why are some families waiting 20 years just to say hello at an airport? And is this chain actually a drain on our economy or the very thing keeping our national budget afloat? Let's look at the facts. Just a quick reminder, if you appreciate this in-depth content, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It helps us bring you more. Now, on with the story. First, let's talk about the floodgate. Many people think the system is wide open, but the law actually creates a strict manual valve. U.S. law mandates that family-based visas through the preference system cannot exceed a statutory floor of $226,000 per year. That's it. It's a hard cap. In fact, family-sponsored visas only make up about 65% of all legal entries. If this were a flood, people would be arriving tomorrow. But the system is more of a pressure cooker because of a rule called the per-country quota. By law, no single nation can receive more than 7% of the total family visas in a year. While this rule is meant to ensure fairness among all countries, it creates a massive bottleneck for high-demand nations. Let's look at an example. For an adult sibling from Mexico, the wait isn't months. It's over 24 years. 24 years. To put that in perspective, a child born the day you apply would be graduating college by the time that visa is approved. Does a 2-decade wait feel like a security measure to you, or just a broken gear in the system? We're curious to see your take in the comments. Then there's the chain itself. The myth says you can bring anyone. The law says you can't. Green card holders are strictly limited to sponsoring only their spouses and unmarried children. You can't sponsor your parents, your siblings, or your married kids until you become a citizen. And even then, you can never sponsor an aunt, an uncle, or a cousin. The chain is a very short, specific leash designed to keep the nuclear family together, not to invite the whole world. And don't forget the vetting. Every single relative has to pass intense security and financial checks. For those already in the U.S., the family-based green card denial rate was over 10% in fiscal year 2024, with nearly 50,000 cases rejected. Even if you wait 20 years, you still have to prove you won't be a public charge. This isn't just about letting people in. It's a high-stakes quality control process that ensures every new arrival is ready to contribute from day one. Why put families through such a grueling process? Because America isn't looking for a burden, it's looking for an engine. And the data shows that this filter works. Many fear that chain migration brings in dozens of dependents who drain our resources. But the opposite is true. Because they've waited and prepared for so long, immigrants are actually 12 percentage points more likely to be employed than those born right here in the U.S. They aren't just connecting to the economy, they are fueling it. Between 1994 and 2023, immigrants didn't cost us money. They generated a staggering cumulative fiscal surplus of $14.5 trillion. That is money paid into our schools, our roads, and our Social Security. They aren't flooding the system, they are actively reducing our national debt. So, does the myth that chain migration allows unlimited family members to flood the system hold up? The verdict: that is completely false. The system is capped, vetted, and economically profitable. There is hope in these numbers. because they show that when families stay together, America grows stronger. As attorney Chris M. Ingram says, family-based immigration isn't unlimited chaining. It's a capped pathway that reunites loved ones, fostering stable, productive families that uphold America's core values of unity and opportunity. In this video series, attorney Chris M. Ingram and his team are debunking false narratives to raise awareness about the positive impact immigrants have always had on making America great. We'd love to read your thoughts in the comments below, so stay tuned for our next video where we take on another immigration myth.